Hey everyone, Kelly Dean Allen here with you again. So then, last week I did something that I rarely do here on my channel. Play acoustic guitar and sing. Now, I did a tutorial for a track by the Canadian band Rodeo, the song Lost Together to be exact. Now, it didn't get a ton of views because they're not very well known outside the confines of Canada. However, I'm obviously not going to let that bother and deter me because I'm going to do it again. Same acoustic guitar, same mediocre singing voice, and the same band, once again, Rodeo. This time with another of their biggest hits, Hasn't Hit Me Yet, from what was their most successful overall album, 5 Days in July from 1994. Let's close it and get started, shall we? Alright then, Rodeo and Hasn't Hit Me Yet. We are in standard tuning for this tutorial, however we have a capo on the 2nd fret. So all of the chords that we're going to be using and that I'm going to show you, like D and G and E minor and whatnot, I'm going to call them what they are in relation to the capo, okay? Because this D is actually an E as far as pitch is concerned, and that's an A as far as pitch is concerned, right? But we're going to call them what they are by shape, right? Because of the capo. So we're using 6 chords throughout this entire track. 4 of them you should know by heart. D, G, E minor, and A major. Right? The 2 that you might not know, E minor 7, top 4 strings, 4th fret of the D string, open G, and then the 5s of the B and the high E. E minor 7. Now we're going to take that chord, hold it, and then take our middle finger, which we're not doing much with right now, drop it on the 5 of the A, and now we're in a C add 9 chord, right? So those are the 6 chords, D, E minor 7, C add 9, G, E minor, and A major. Okay, so the intro we're using 3 of those chords. D, right? And we're embellishing this D on the high E string. And then we're moving it into the E minor 7 into the C add 9. So when we're in D, we're going to start with just an open D string. And then we're going to start strumming this D chord. But like I said, we're going to be embellishing it on the high E string. We're going to take that 4 of the high E, off to open, back to 4, on to 5, back to 4, off to open, back to 4. Into the E minor 7. Into the C add 9 and repeat. Into the first verse, G for 2 bars. Down to D for 2 bars. Into the E minor 7 for 2 bars. Into the C add 9 for 2 bars. And repeat. However, it's going to finish a little different this time. E minor 7. Now this time when we come out of that E minor 7 into the C add 9, we're going to ride this C add 9 off to A major by taking this 5 of the A off to 4 while still holding these 5s of the B and the high E right into an A major chord. You're going to hang in that for like 4 bars. Into the 2nd verse, G. Down to D, 2 bars. Into the E minor 7 for 2 bars. Into the C add 9 for 2 bars. Back to G. The 2nd time we're going to ride that C add 9 off to A. Back to A major for 1 bar, and repeat 4 times. E minor, G, D, A major. Last time. And then right back to the opening riff again. same as the first verse, and that drops into another chorus, same as the first chorus. That drops into an organ solo, which is played over the verse progression, drops into a final chorus. Now the final chorus, we're going to repeat this progression 5 times, not 4 times. The E minor into G, down to D, into A. So the final time when he sings out in the middle of Lake Ontario, right? So we're just going from E minor into G 4 times, right? And then into A major for 2 bars. Back to the opening riff. And then finish in D. And there you go. That is how you play Hasn't Hit Me Yet by Blue Rodeo. Certainly hope you enjoyed that, found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button right down there. Maybe drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be very kind. Hope you're well out there, and if it's in Canada, you'll know this song. In your little guitar corner of the world, wherever that may find you, and we will see you next time. Cheers.